So the issue of diaspora voting, I believe, has been on for more than 20 years. That's my summary on the topic. And I believe you've had it. We need people who have connection. We need people who can help us retrieve the 2009 ruling. Because if we can get a copy of that ruling, instead of us doing a new filing, we can appeal it. We can appeal that ruling, which would be...
We can even apply for the implementation of that order.
That's right. Right. So we hold them to content.
An order of mandamus.
That's what I'm saying.
For the enforcement
of that ruling. So we can hold them in contempt of the ruling, in other words, if I'm correct, so that instead of us starting all over again, then they'll start blowing smoke in our face, we're running up and down, we can pursue that existing ruling and take it back to court and say, you know what, we had a ruling 2009 and we want this ruling to be implemented.
That is exactly what happened in the South African case of Richard versus Minister of Home Affairs.
Great stuff.
When the judgment came,
yes,
the court made it very clear that it's like the court doesn't care how the IEC is going to do it. The court just said, find a way, but these people must vote.
That.
You see, so the Nigerian National Electoral INEC is supposed to be part of this, because either way they are still the body who's going to tell us how it's going to be
implemented. They have to adopt a
structure. Even if it's going to end up in court,
yes,
there must be a party.
Yes,
because the court needs to also hear from them
their argument. Why are they delaying this
exactly
long?
Why
Yes.
why do you think this is not possible?
Yes.
But in the South African case, the court says there is nothing to explain here.
This
is a right
that
cannot be undermined.
That's right.
These people must vote, no matter where they are.
Yeah, in addition to what you just said, you know that if we just keep quiet like this, or we are just sitting in South Africa, we are shouting, and they are UK, they are shouting about diaspora voting. I think we need to have expectations, as I said, in Nigeria. And as we also said that the INEC, in terms of cost, they can do test case, they can do case studies. They can pick South Africa, UK, America. Let's not America, they pick America.
And do a test run.
Test run,
yes.
But we must start.
Yes.
That's the
From
issue.
somewhere.
If you are saying that we don't have money, economic glut and all this stuff, yes, we understand. But we must start. 2020.
Let me contribute to that. We're living in 21st century.
I don't know if I should come in.
Okay, come in first, then I will.
In 2012, October 2012, on the 11th of October 2012, we organized a diaspora conference. And then we invited the chairman of the IEC South Africa to come and understand us how they're doing diaspora voting. And he mentioned to us how complex, and they've been talking to their partners in Nigeria, how very complex it is and the cost involved in diaspora voting and what they're afraid of.
Yes.
And that was 2012.
Yes.
Now in 2018,
yes,
we met INEC. INEC said now they are ready. And that's why we mentioned the BVN system. He has shown that these things can be successful,
yes,
and it's possible.
Yes.
So INEC has said to us that they are ready, and we have it in record. It was said in the Nigerian consulate, and they've told us they are very ready in diaspora voting. So for me, INEC is towing the line that they are ready. It's not their problem. And they are ready. So we don't have that excuse that we had
previously
in 2012. It's been solved, to us. Now, when you look at the problems, he's saying representation, which I admit. One of the key problems to me is funding. You speak about South African taking government to court. Blah, blah. Those lawyers don't go with ice cream to the court.
Of course.
You pay them a day.
They need money.
And then people come. So that's why when we organize this thing, we try to put funds and call people. And this is not my personal case.
Of course.
And when you call people, you try crowdfunding, people don't want to contribute. And if you are ready, they will feel the effect. When you finish talking, there are lawyers that are ready. They are looking for job in Nigeria.
Yes.
They will fight for you. They will represent you every day. They will
And
be
they
in the
are
court.
very
And these things
competent to
will
pursue this
happen.
matter.
So
Yes.
it's important not just to talk diasporans, to create a diaspora fund and put money, and then we get this thing very quick. To me, if we get the funding,
Right,
yes.
funding is very important.
Let me just come in at this junction. Like he said, rightly said, I don't believe that me and you will have to fly from South Africa and go and stay in Nigeria for 6 months, leaving your business, your family to get this job done. I think the puzzle that has held us captive over the years is the getting the right representative while we put the petrol in the car,
The funding, yes.
which is the funding. Because why should I'm not a lawyer. No matter how much interest I have in diaspora voting, I cannot leave my family, my business, my lively responsibility to go and pursue it. So how do we do it? We need money. The submission that I have here, there's a proposal. I don't think this proposal is expensive, if you ask me. The lawyer told me we can initiate these court proceedings even if we have to go with the one for pursuing the ruling. That might even be cheaper. We retrieve the document. Raising 2 million, 3 million is chicken change. If we really want diaspora voting, if every man who is interested in diaspora voting, living wherever country you are, put $10 into one account to say, this money, this is my $10, instead of me to buy ice cream, I'm going to put it in towards diaspora voting, we can get this thing done in less than 12 months.
Honorable was just saying that diasporans remitted twice what oil revenue is.
Thank you
given
very
to
much.
Nigeria. So 2.5. So if
But that's to their family and friends.
so their
Yes.
family and friends,
Yes.
so that means
No, but it's in the economy.
I
yeah,
know.
it's
Yes,
in the
of
economy.
course.
So
It's in the economy.
what that means simply is that
If that money is
diasporans
out of that economy, the
They-
economy will glut.
Yes, we know.
Collapse.
Yes, of course.
diasporans have the
There will be
money.
unnecessary hardship.
money.
They
Yeah,
can afford
we have
it.
the money,
They
we
can
can
afford
afford
the
it, yeah.
legal battle.
We can afford it.
But at the same time, you know, Honorable Echoes
Yes,
mentioned something that we don't toe only one line,
that's right.
and it's very, very important. If we pursue the legal side, let it be going.
The
on.
media
Then
side.
also we have expectation
Mm-hmm.
to go and face these people. We go to presidency, we go to INEC, we go to the National Assembly,
And press-
so that they're not going to say we are pursuing legal side alone,
Mhm,
that we are
mhm.
not talking to them.
Yes.
But then we've been talking to you,
Yes.
and we are still talking to you. But in case you refuse to accept to our demand,
Yes.
that's why we're in court. It's simple. So I don't want us to limit ourselves to one direction.
So
That only court case. Court case is good. We can go to court, but at the same time, we go on lobbying as well.
So on the lobby part, because we must balance it. You know, it
If
can
it-
be it can be a
sorry.
bit tricky when you just say we lobby. Who's going to fly to Nigeria? and do
No, it's
this?
part
If-
of the funding. We
if-
need
if-
money.
That's right.
We need the money.
That's right.
Yeah.
If you recall, when was the last time we had this conversation? In Santon.
In your office?
No, we still had that this year as well,
Okay.
before the elections.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
there was
Yeah.
one we had in 2017, I think.
Till
Okay,
2018.
we had one in Santin as well. Yeah.
So, in that conversation, I specifically mentioned that we have to attend to this in 4 Hydra heads.
Okay.
You see, we have to look basically at the legal route.
Yes.
We have to look at the lobby route.
Yes.
We have to look at the protest route,
Mm-hmm.
and we have
The
to look
campaign.
at and the spiritual route.
Yes.
You see, yeah, because
Yes.
you see, because now this thing needs a lot of
Anything
of prayer.
that will work.
Yeah. all the pastors, all the imams, all the
Mm-hmm.
all the third ones, they really have to come up with
Yes.
strategy. Because we don't really understand the languages people understand, because it keeps on duck and diving. Whenever this conversation,
blowing smoke on our
I
face.
could remember Honorable Rita Hodji. She was the house, the chairman House Committee on Diaspora
Yes.
in the 8th Assembly.
Mm.
And after that conversation, Channels Television approached her, and she gave an interview in which she said that the diaspora bill for diaspora voting
Yes.
and representation is in the second reading. So it's just one reading.
One yes.
Just one more reading to finalization before the end of the 8th assembly. And unfortunately, you know, they couldn't get it to the third reading.
Probably swept under the carpet
So,
again.
basically, the chairman PDP has made a very important point. We need funding. You know, we need to set up a kind of crowdfunding.
Yes.
We need to have a mixed committee of, you know, diaspora agitators in South Africa, in Europe, in Asia, in America, so that we all come together. You know, we can sacrifice the cost of traveling to Nigeria. I mean, but you know, the cost of hiring lawyers, and
even representatives
and
we
even
can pay
professional
people
lobbyists,
yes,
because
that's
we have
what I'm
professional
saying,
lobbyists in
yes,
Nigeria that we
who
can
have
pay,
the connections.
so that from our funding we can pay them.
That's right.
But we can fly to Nigeria. It's not a problem.
It's not a
We don't
problem.
need that funding to fly to Nigeria.
Yes.
We can go to Nigeria. We can go to the National Assembly. We can go to the presidency.
Yes.
We can go to INEC and engage all of them. You know, and we can go to all the churches. We go to Redeem. We go to Koza Church. We go to all these churches. And TB Joshua. we go to NASFAT.
Yes.
And you know, and then we go to the, you know, the other people.
We
you
have
know,
to embarrass
so
them.
that we can get this thing done, because